Lord of the Flies is a fictional story written by William Golding in 1954. The motivation for writing this novel came in 1940, a year after England joined World War II. Golding enlisted in the Royal Army, where he served and participated in the invasion of Normandy. His experience in World War II had a profound effect on his view of humanity and the evils of which it was capable. The story of Lord of the Flies takes place in the middle of a raging war. A plane full of British schoolboys evacuates from Britain, but is shot down and crashed on a deserted island. Two of the boys, Ralph and Piggy, quickly discovered a conch shell and used this conch shell to summon the other boys on the island. This conch shell is used as a symbol of power throughout the story. Once the boys are gathered, they elect Ralph to be their leader to devise a plan to get them off the island. Ralph then appoints another boy, Jack, to be in charge of hunting and the food supply. Ralph quickly realizes that they should start a signal fire in order to flag down passing ships. They used dead wood and Piggy's glasses to start the fire. Piggy's glasses are used throughout the story as a symbol of technology and will later be used in the story to show how the possession of technology can cause corrupt power. However, the boys pay more attention to playing and enjoying their freedom from grown-ups and forget to maintain the fire. Eventually, the fire burns out and the boys miss their first opportunity to get off the island as a ship passes by in the horizon. While the hunters were supposed to be in charge of maintaining the signal fire, Jack was off in the woods hunting wild pigs. After many failed attempts, Jack was finally able to secure his first kill at the time the ship passes by the island. After killing the pigs, Jack goes on a power trip and eventually tries to overthrow Ralph as the leader, causing a separation in the group of boys with Jack and the hunters on one side and Ralph and Piggy on the other. Jack and his fellow group of hunters kill another pig and have a feast. At this feast, they sever the pig's head and drive a stake through it and display it as the Lord of the Flies. This pig's head becomes a symbol of a beast. When the children on the island see it, they are frightened, but it shows that the beast does not exist externally, but rather within, meaning the humans create the real monsters. The next day, Ralph and Piggy go to Jack and his group of hunters with the conch shell to try to restore order with the hunters, who at this point have become total savages. Instead of trying to come to terms with peace, the hunters fight Ralph and Piggy. One of the boys rolls a boulder down a mountain, striking and killing Piggy, and also breaking the conch shell. Ralph retreats into hiding, but Jack and the hunters begin to hunt him like an animal. In an attempt to get him out of the forest, Jack ignites the forest in an attempt to smoke him out. Ralph has to quickly escape the burning forest before he burns to death. Out of exhaustion from running, Ralph collapses at the feet of a British officer who ironically has saved the remaining children's lives from the island. In addition to the use of the conch shell, Piggy's glasses, the signal fire, and the Lord of the Flies to emphasize the theme of civilization versus savagery, Golding uses the symbol of grown-ups throughout the story. Wait, hold on. This is my favorite part. In the beginning of the story, it is introduced that the book takes place in time of war. The grown-ups that participate in war can be viewed to be as savage as the children on the island. It is ironic that the children seek comfort in grown-ups because in many regards, the grown-ups are worse savages. These symbols relate to our society, ethics, and technology class because they are symbols meant to represent civilization, government, and the conflict of good versus evil. These symbols also relate to how it is human nature to live by rules, act peacefully, follow moral commands, and value the good of the group against the instinct to gratify one's immediate desires, act violently to obtain supremacy over others, and enforce one's will. Throughout the novel, Golding associates the conflict of good versus evil by associating the instinct of civilization with good and the instinct of savagery with evil. With no grown-ups present to enforce rules of civilization of the children, Golding suggests that it is human instinct to resort to savagery. Golding sees moral behavior as something that civilization forces upon individuals rather than a natural expression of human individuality.